All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right. Should be live. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 I'm live. Yeah. Hey. Good afternoon, everybody. Uh, welcome. 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 Going to talk about Sony, the worst 2023 in company history. Have a little fun. Talk a little shit. Then we're gonna go to enjoy the rest of our week. But it's kind of funny to see where we're at in this gaming world. To see just the brilliant year Xbox had that's constantly being downplayed. To see just that in a year where PlayStation has given you nothing, the disaster just continues, right? And the bad news kept rolling in today. And in a day where, funny enough, the gaming media tried to tear down Xbox, and I'll get to that a little later. Um, the more bad Sony news has come out, and the big one today was about Bungie. Bungie having fear of a total Sony takeover. Now, now remember, Jim Ryan. Ooh, hold on. I gotta get that quote up. Gotta get that quote up, man. Jim Ryan, the former CEO, had this brilliant quote back in September. Jim Ryan, that the Bungie deal can give us way more than Microsoft and Activision, right? Hey, what's up? What's up, Wilkins? So, so, and just to see not 2 3 months later, the sinking ship of PlayStation. Now Bungie's in disarray. By the way, is this mismanagement, guys? Answer me that, guys. Is this mismanagement? Let me see if I could try something here first. Because we got Bungie over here. Nobody's happy with Destiny 2. Marathon was delayed. Nobody's happy with the Destiny 2. Um yeah, no, Destiny's been delayed. Nah, Tuck. I can send you the link right now. Let me send you the link. Nah, man. I hope you could join tonight, man. Yeah, I'm about to send you the link right now, Tuck, so you could join. That ain't it. All right, Tuck. I sent it to you, my friend. So you could join anytime. All right, but yeah, let's get back to it, man. About Bungie, Bungie, the mismanagement over at Sony. Yeah, so yeah, so we're gonna do that. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yo, Sega Man, what's up? Oh man, Sega Man dropped. All right, he'll be back. Tuck, I sent you a link so you could join as well. But yeah, Bungie, man, the atmosphere is soul crushing. There's been layoffs, there's been cuts, and there's fear of Sony coming in like Darth Vader and taking over the whole place. So yeah, so I'm asking y'all tonight. Is Sony being mismanaged? Is Bungie being mismanaged by Sony? I mean, because if this was Xbox, if Bethesda was dealing with this layoffs and all this stuff, Oh, you know everybody and their mama in the game media would have been reporting on this. Hey, Sega man, can you hear me?
Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, man, you loud and clear, Sega man.
What's up, brother?
Oh, nothing much, man. What's up? What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Oh man, hey, I just got started, but yeah, pretty much just talking about Sony mismanaging their studios.
Oh man, I heard that when I was hearing that there might be trouble with Bungie over there, right?
Yep. Yeah. Listen, because what's up, Six Slayer? Because here's the thing. There's been because you remember they had layoffs recently, right?
Yeah.
They had layoffs. That game Marathon was delayed from for a year to 2025, so PlayStation's got no games. And
right.
Now there's a fear of a whole corporate Sony takeover.
Oh man, are you serious?
Yeah. And let's remember, Sega man, before I get your opinion on this, Sony paid. Remember, Sony paid $3.6 billion for Bungie, and then they spent like $1 billion that they said was to retain staff, and yet they still had layoffs. So since you're the first one in, let me ask you, Sega man, what are your thoughts? Let me ask you the big question for tonight: is Bungie being mismanaged by Sony?
Brother, I think I'm going to say yes. I think they are, man. I think they're being definitely mismanaged by Sony, brother. In my opinion, I know they had a trouble with Microsoft and them, and for them to go over there, I thought that was a big mistake. To be honest with you, man. But I think they are. I think it's a domino effect. It's going to be like a domino effect over there now with Sony Entertainment and different things like that, man. And with Bungie, I mean, they need to. I don't know, Unlimited. They need like a life raft or something, bro. I mean, that's not good. That's not good at all, man. Yeah. That's not good for Sony as a whole, brother. I mean, I don't know. What do you think will happen though if something was to happen? You think they're just going to break off and go other places?
I don't know what the rules to their contract was because originally Bungie was supposed to be, if you will, keep their independence in the sense that they're still putting their games on PC and Xbox, right?
Right.
So I don't know if this changes, if this will change that or what.
Do you think some of them will go back to Microsoft?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because look. What they're going to see is that the grass is actually greener on Microsoft than PlayStation.
Oh yeah. 100% on that, man. 100% on that. I think they'll be better. To be honest with you, they'll be better off. Honestly, going back. I just think they'll be a lot better going back to Microsoft. It's a shame that's happening to Bungie. I never disliked Bungie. Unlimited, but I just thought it was a bad mistake to go over there with Sony and stuff. I just thought it was a bad mistake to do, man. Yeah. I always thought that, brother. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I don't know, man. Sony's just, I don't know about them anymore, man. I think they're slowly sliding away, brother. Mm-hmm. Yeah, slowly sliding away, man. I don't know what they're going to do. That portal's not going to save them. Remember the numbers they put together with the portal? That's not going to save them, man.
Yeah,
it's not.
Funny. Apparently, they're going to count those portal sales as console sales too.
That's a joke, and that's a damn joke.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to help them, guys. I honestly don't think them like you said, Unlimited, them putting together with the sales of the PS5 and all that. I don't think that's going to help them. I really don't. I've seen interviews where people bought that Unlimited. Mm-hmm. They bought it. They did a review on it, and then after that, they actually took it back and got their money back.
Oh, listen, I've seen multiple YouTubers, including one who I really, really like. She bought it too and took it back in 24 hours.
Man,
24 hours to realize that thing ain't for her.
Shoot, that might do worse than the PS Go. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do.
You could find those in Goodwills.
Yeah. They were
crazy.
Mm-hmm. Those were the ones that was the digital only handheld they did, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
That did terrible. Unlimited. Now it's a kind of a good idea, kinda, but it did really bad, bro. It did bad. You could find them. I seen them in Goodwills. That's how bad they did, man.
Yeah.
Never got one, but I seen one there. I'm like, man, that thing really bombed. I think it did worse than the Vita.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, Unlimited. I don't have a whole bunch to say on it, but that's a shame, man. That's gonna be trending for a while.
Yeah.
That's gonna be trending for a while, brother.
Yeah, and I got a great quote that did not age well from a PlayStation fan. I'm gonna play in a minute, but let me get to the chat real quick. What's up, Coco?
All right.
What's up, Box Wilkins 6-layer?
Yeah.
Xbox All In. Sega.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, the chat getting started already, man. Wilkins addressed this to you, Sega man. He said, "Yo, Sega man, have you tried the new Halo Firefight? Since you're a Horde fan, I think you'd love it. It could get super intense, especially heroic difficulty." Not
yet, guys. But you know what? I am gonna try. You know, Unlimited. There is so many goddamn games to play right now, man.
Yeah.
I'm playing that one game, Unlimited. I'm into that one game you said you beat, the one with the dude turns into the wolf. That shit is sweet.
Yeah, Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Yeah, that is sweet. You was right, Unlimited. That game is sweet, man.
Yeah, man, it's a fun little game.
I like that little game, bro. He be tearing them up, dude. He be tearing them soldiers up, bro.
Big time.
American Werewolf from London don't got nothing on him, Unlimited. God damn. Man. That dude is brutal. He needs to be in Mortal Kombat. I mean, that game is tight, bro. That little game is tight, man. You was right.
It is, man. What's up, Coco Cho? Box is that if the takeover happens after a year, can Bungie leave and keep what they own from the start? That's a great question. You know, I'm not exactly sure.
I don't know. What you think? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, well, here's the problem with Bungie. They went to Microsoft, left, said that wasn't working for them. They went to Activision, left, said that wasn't working for them. They went to Sony, and now it's starting to turn into a disaster. So if they leave, who are they going to go back to? Are they going to go crawling to Microsoft? They're going to go to EA this time? You know what I'm saying? They're kind of burning a lot of big bridges with these big publishers. And now Activision... Oh, what's up?
Hey, I tell you right now, it's over for them. It's over.
For Bungie?
Microsoft don't need them. Microsoft don't need them, and Activision. I mean, Microsoft already got what they want, so they really don't need Bungie at all. I mean,
you think so?
No, they don't need Bungie. Bungie shit.
Yeah.
Bungie doesn't burn them bridges like old boy burned them bridges a long damn time ago, and let them burn, with it. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I understand. I don't want nobody to lose their jobs, but like you said, what's the name of old Cliffy B from Gears of War?
Cliffy B.
Yeah, he burned those bridges. He ain't coming back.
Oh yeah, he been begging to go back to Gears since that PlayStation games Lawbreaker failed.
And
yeah, he did. You're right. Unlimited.
And let him fry with it. What he said. Let him fry with it. So he might want to come back by let him fry. Bungie might be in the predicament. Now they might get some workers from Bungie. But at this juncture, I think Bungie is dead. I mean, as a corporation, I think they really are dead. When's the last time they made anything real good besides Destiny 2? And that took a flop too.
Yeah, that's the last game they released.
Destiny 2, yeah.
And how long we gotta go, y'all?
Oh man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, Tuck, for that game.
5 years ago in 2018.
So they haven't heard anything from them since.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
So
Marathon was supposed to come out, right? Unlimited. They were working on Marathon. There's actually a Marathon.
That was delayed. Yeah, that was supposed to come out next year. It's been delayed a year to 2025.
And they got delayed, right?
Yeah, that got delayed to 2025.
Man,
damn, 2025.
Yep.
Yeah, you got a long wait.
Yeah.
Come on. Buddy, come on.
All right, Tuck, what you doing, man?
And I got one in there.
Who is that? Is he talking to the dog? Come on, get the dog.
Nike said, Nike, lay down. Lay down, Nike.
I'm gonna mute you, man. Chuck be having everything going on during these shows, man. It's hilarious.
Wait, come on, get that gravy train now. Come on.
Yeah. Sega Forever said, I was shocked when the news of Bungie being purchased by Sony hit. Bungie was adamant they were staying independent. Oh well, money talks.
Yeah.
Funny enough, even after that, they were saying they were independent, basically, of Sony. But like Dr. Vaca said, what's up, Vaca? He said Sony set the trap for Bungie. If the next DLC fails, Sony will own them. And here's the thing: I think that next DLC will fail because what does Destiny got going for it, Sega man? Now I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be a bit fair. I don't play Destiny. Never liked the fucking series. So for any,
I tried it unlimited. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah,
I tried it unlimited. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Sega man.
Well, what do you think, Unlimited? Do you think that? Unlimited. What did you think when they first went with them? Did you think it was a bad decision for them to go with Sony? What did you think, man?
Yeah,
do you think it was?
You know what? My initial thought was similar to Hebot's at the time, that it was just a response to Activision. Because remember, Sony put out the tweet that they got Activision. Sony lost $20 billion that they never got back in value, and like not long after that, maybe a week or two or three, they picked up Bungie, right? And Bungie, and the thing about Bungie is, they want to be independent, but they need the publishers to distribute and fund these games, and they're not with Microsoft anymore. And Phil has shown that once you burn the bridges with him, you ain't coming back. So they ain't coming. So I know that there are a lot of well wishers who want them back to Xbox. It's not going to happen. It's just not. Then they went to Activision, who are now owned by Xbox. They went to Activision. You know, that's where Destiny 1 and 2 came from. Then they left them because that wasn't working out. You know, and now they try to tie their hitches to Sony, but as we find out this year, the Sony money ain't like that. They don't got those big deep pockets like people.
They don't. They don't.
Yeah, and now after dropping $3.6 billion, they're gonna want something out of it. And it looks like Sony is going to try to hustle them to make them like full on first party.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's not good, Unlimited. No. Not good, man.
Yeah, man. But Bungie did this to themselves. You know, they wanted to break away from Microsoft when they were making Halos and getting all the praise from Halo. A lot of them got picked up with 343 when Bonnie Ross took over.
Yep.
You know, and Bungie went to do their own thing. You know, and I believe Destiny was Phil Spencer's favorite game. I think he said that years ago. But
Destiny. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, but Destiny it didn't reach the heights that Halo did at its peak.
Nah, I don't think it can compare, Unlimited.
And then here's another thing. Bungie was supposed to teach Sony how to make multiplayer games. And even that ain't working for them.
They ain't working for them at all either. It's not.
They want to keep. You know what, guys? They were supposed to teach them. They want to keep making those single player. They think that single player narrative games are the ticket. They're not the ticket anymore. They're just not. You know, people want more for their money, more longevity. You know, add that online gameplay. That's why you think they were fighting for Call of Duty so much. You know.
That's very true.
Well, one thing we know for certain is that Sony can't make multiplayer or co-op games.
Nope.
Every single one of them is either failed or is dead right now. I mean, where's Killzone? Y'all said they should bring Killzone back to replace Call of Duty. That ain't happening.
That can't replace Call of Duty, man.
No.
I mean, and then plus, you know, people forgetting another one damn thing. They had Killzone, they had Philcom. They let Philcom go down to a waste. The first time when they made Philcom back in the PS2 era, it was pretty good. But they gave up on it because they didn't make no money upon it. I don't know what happened with that contract with the military or what, but I mean, I know they had something to do with the military back then. Stillcom did. I'm not really sure about how much the military had to do with it, but they let that go. Gran Turismo, they just brought that back not too long ago. I mean, that was dead for a long time too, for a while. They sat around and let Ford Motorsports come and took that away because they did have a good car game, a good car race simulation game at first. They did have a good one with the first whatever the name.
Hey, Tuck, Unlimited. You know what, Tuck Unlimited? That could have been. Listen, now that SOCOM could have been their killer. That could have been their killer. Game. That could have been their killer game if they would have kept that going. Now, if they could have kept that going, that would have been their killer exclusive, brother. Is that SOCOM? Back in the day, it was really big on. Was it big on PlayStation 2?
It was big on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I mean that could have been their killer IP, Unlimited. That could have definitely been their killer IP. It's SOCOM, man, but they let it fall to the wayside because there was a lot of people back then. Unlimited, they were playing that religiously. I remember them playing that.
That was one of their first online multiplayer games too.
Yeah.
Dealing with when you had to buy the digital thing to hook it up to play all multiplayer. So that was one of the first ones. So they let that go to the website. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like Sony didn't have a chance. They had a chance to do it, but they didn't do it. So,
Yeah, they haven't been able to recapture that not even remotely close. They got no multiplayer games at all. Their games don't even be having co-op like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think hell. Even when they resold The Last of Us, they removed the multiplayer from that.
Yeah.
That they resold y'all for $70.
So to me, they can't. I don't think they can do it, man. I don't think they can really do it. I think Microsoft got this thing wrapped up with the multiplayer. You hear a lot of people talking about this and that and that and this. And when it comes down to it, like I told the people always, yes, y'all want to talk about single player games. But Microsoft got single player in every single one of their games. Every single one of them. Halo, Sea of Thieves, you can go solo on it. The airplane game, you can go solo on it. I mean, other way you can.
Yeah.
You can go solo on it. You can go solo on Grounded. You can go solo on a lot of their games, and that's what makes Microsoft games so versatile because. You got the multiplayer element, you got co-op, you got the multiplayer element, and then you got the solo element. So, when people talk about that Microsoft don't have no single player game, yes, they do. They just got them with everything else, and that's what makes it good. That's what makes it so dangerous.
Yeah,
I love every single minute of it too.
Yeah, hey, Dr. Vaca said, Unlimited, tell Sega Man to mute his mic when he blows into his PS5 controller.
Oh, my Lord.
I guess you're loud whenever you're blowing on something there, Sega Man.
Man.
Oh, shit, Sega Man. Hey, you there?
I don't know, man.
You dropped for a second there, Sega Man.
Hey man, I don't know about him talking about blowing stuff, man. You better get him out of the chat, brother. He always talking about blowing on stuff. I don't know about you, Vok. I don't know, man.
Hey man, Vodka might drive up to your house, man. If you keep.
I know.
Hey, Sega Man, I love your last video.
Oh, you like that, bro? Yeah, man. That's a little bit of a rant, man. Yeah, bro.
That rant. They gonna keep on getting the rant until we get them out of there.
Yeah, bro.
Loved it.
Yeah, that was a great one, man. Sega Man video's been fire.
Yeah, I follow it behind it. I follow right there behind it.
Yeah, he might do them at like 7 in the morning, but man, he's energy.
Yeah.
Sega Man be having that energy there.
I'm not. Hey, Unlimited. I don't have the energy of Sega Forever though, my nigga.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
that dude, Sega Forever, man. That brother. Whew.
Yeah. He does whole marathons.
He got Dia involved in that, man.
Yeah.
Now he got T Reaper. They're like a little duo now. You got T Reaper in there now.
I know.
Man.
I want to ask you one thing. I want to ask you another thing too.
Yeah, what's up?
What is this about Sony's and they not giving people their money back because they losing services now?
Oh,
The movie service and all that crap.
Oh, that's a new one on me. What is it? What happened?
Sony's shitty week. Sony just had another terrible week. First of all, a lot of people's accounts were being banned, and there was no explanation, and so they're losing everything there. And the other one was that if Sony removed rights from like movies and stuff people bought, and like if you bought movies digitally, I think there are some Discovery videos, right? Movies and videos.
Yeah, I heard about the Discovery thing. Yeah.
So I guess they lost the rights to that. So even if you purchased it, you can't access it anymore on PlayStation.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
And they ain't giving their money back either.
Hey, Unlimited, do they? If you purchase something Unlimited and they do that, do you have a right? Can you take them to court over that? If they don't give you your money back?
Good question. I don't know, because I think when you buy the stuff digitally, it tells you that you're pretty much buying the rights to it, not the actual game.
Right.
So I don't know, man. Listen, your boy Unlimited is not a law expert by any stretch of the mean. I'm not someone who's going to pretend to know the law like everybody did during the Activision deal this summer. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I put like this. Y'all. I put like this. It's gonna come a lawsuit which Sony don't need right now. Watch and see. You know it is. It's gonna become a lawsuit that Sony don't need right now.
Yeah.
I
could definitely
with everything else right now.
Shit, they're already in a big lawsuit, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna add to it.
And man.
And I think if you do own a movie, I don't know about the game, but I do. It got to be that for the movie too. I mean, you got to get some money back. I mean, that's the reason why I just rent. There's some movies I have bought, but just put it like this: Sony's in a bad situation with the movie rental thing anyway. They gave that long time ago. Try to get it back, but I'm telling you, man. I mean, Microsoft really got it going on with the movie thing and all that stuff. So, good luck. No, fuck that. Ain't no good luck for Sony. I'm say I feel sorry for him.
Gotta love Tuck.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for Sony. Sony deserves any damn gurus that think that Sony's the best thing, they grilled cheese and all that stuff. Fuck them too. Because they can die with the ship too.
Yeah, they just an awful year. David Coe said, "Yo, Unlimited, I played Destiny 2 in 2018. I still got bored and it felt tired." Well, there you go. Vodka said Destiny's problem is Bungie's PvP budget got cut. With the character Cade 6 coming back, will be a plus. Yeah, hey man, if if you like Destiny, enjoy it, but it's clear Bungie's going through something right now, So for all my Bungie fans out there, I don't know, man. I'm praying for you, I guess, but it ain't looking pretty.
They're gonna have to they're going to have to look over, get New Horizons there, Unlimited. They have to, man. I mean, if they want to, they're gonna have to, man. I mean, if this happens with them, they're gonna have to do something, bro. I mean, there is talent on that team. I mean, you got to give it up to someone. There's some talent on there, man. They're gonna have to, move it along, bro. I don't know, man. It's not good. This is a bad time for this to happen too. The holidays, they're talking about this.
Yeah.
Man, bro. Man.
And you know what, fellas? I was on when I went to work today, because I did a little overtime today and all that stuff. The fellas, they were around there talking about where it's unfair. I mean, these PlayStation fans are so delusional. They so delusional. They so damn spoiled that they actually, when they saw the video Grand Theft Auto 6 saying all platforms. Man, you know they had the nerve to turn around. This one guy had the nerve to say, well, that's unfair that it should be going to Xbox. I'm like, dude, y'all don't own Rockstar. Y'all don't own Rockstar, so let's get this shit straight. Y'all think that the PS5 is just all that, and it's not. It's not all that, and it's going to take them a long time to recruit. They might not never recruit. I'm serious. They might not never recruit. Because if you think about it, and that's the only thing they want Grand Theft Auto to be on the PlayStation only. I'm like,
oh, that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna never happen.
It's not 2001.
They want our games. They want our games on their platform, but they want us to do a third-party thing. And I'm glad to see Phil Spencer just shut that shit.
That shit ain't happening. They're stupid out here, man.
And I'm so glad to see Phil Spencer said, "Fuck it, I'm shutting it down." In a discussion, and they don't have nothing to say about that no more. They can't even bring it up no more. So I'm glad to see Phil Spencer just shut that shit down.
They're still mad about Starfield.
Yeah, I mean, oh man, they still mad. Dude, I can't, man. That's an narrative too. They're gonna turn around and bring Starfield. It's not giving the reviews that Grand Theft Auto is. Let's say, what do you expect? It's Grand Theft Auto. Talking about all the the millions and million views they got already. What the hell is Starfield? Starfield can come out. Hey, Starfield can come out 2 years from now, and that's something that will be a game of the damn year. You just be honest. It's gonna win Game of the Year when it comes out.
Well, Starfield already came out. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Starfield already came out.
No, I'm talking about when the new Grand Theft Auto come out.
Oh yeah. Look, when that game comes out, it's gonna be a cultural phenomenon, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that game gonna sell like 50 million in its first year, man. That game's already a home run. Listen, if you're listening and you do anything with stock, go ahead and start putting your money into Take-Two stock after that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some financial advice from your boy Limited on that one, man. Sega Forever said everybody pushing Xbox to watch the Game Awards. Yeah, I ain't watching that shit.
I'm not watching either.
Yeah, I don't even know what the day the Game Awards is, man. But listen, if Xbox shows anything, I'm gonna check it out on the Xbox YouTube channel. All right, Sega Forever. But I am not wasting my damn Thursday, when I'm gonna be playing some video games to watch that stupid ass awards show.
Right.
Catering to Sony, you'll see.
Yeah. Coco Cho said it's crazy multiplayer. PlayStation has no multiplayer games. Even Nintendo has some. And yeah, he's right. Nintendo has Smash Bros, Super Smash Bros.
Yep.
But not Phone Stars.
Mario Kart Racing.
That's right. Mario Kart Racing, Splatoon. Yeah, they got a nice roster of multiplayer games now that you mention it, Coco Cho.
Yeah, they got more than Sony. That's a shame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're supposed to be the juggernauts, right? Unlimited. They got more than them.
Oh, I see. What's up, Faded Blaze and Fireboss? What's up, Fireboss? I see y'all in the chat. But back to the big news, man, about Bungie and play. Well, again, 2023 has easily been Sony's worst year ever. I mean, nothing went right for them this year. Their one game with Spider-Man was a broken mess. They told the truth about how their games don't make money. They told the truth about how they need Call of Duty or else they won't survive. The Bungie deal starting to slap them in the face. I mean, just awful. Continue to be awful. And what's funny is that on the flip side, excuse me. On the flip side, the gaming media just tries to just pound on Xbox as hard as possible. I mean, I saw this today. God, I hope my Xbox Series S could run GTA 6. It will.
It will. What are they talking about? Yeah,
they're trying. This is what they're doing, Sega, man. They're putting out the fake concern, right? That the Series S is going to be too weak to run it. But dude, the Series S is a current gen console that has more 120 frames per second games than the PS5.
Yeah.
It's gonna run GTA 6 perfectly fine. But what these guys really want, they want that bad news to come out so they could write a million articles to trash it.
Yep.
Yeah. Kiss my ass on this. That GTA won't run. GTA won't run well on the Series S, man.
It definitely will.
Listen, Starfield runs perfectly fine on it.
Yep, and that's a huge game.
Yeah, and you go to hundreds of fucking players in that game.
Yeah. There they go, damage controlling again.
Yeah, listen, I noticed Sega, man, recently. That the harder, the more negative the gaming media is on Xbox, the worse Sony does. So
Yep.
I just see it as whenever they put out these type of articles, some bullshit happen with Sony, right? That's the way
Like the
I see
Bungie
it.
thing.
Yeah, because these articles are just nonsense.
Yep.
The other one that came out, this was from yesterday. Xbox is running out of time to get it right. Xbox, Sega man, let me remind you, and talk if you're still there. The last quarter, Xbox had what, $3 or $4 billion quarter.
Yeah.
And that was literally just right after Starfield release.
Where are they getting that front of them? They're running out of time to get it right. What are they talking about, man?
Yeah, they literally just dropped $70 billion on Activision. What are they running out of? Listen, they dropped $70 billion on Activision, and they're not even running out of money.
Nope.
So how are they running out of time?
Yeah. Man, these guys come up with anything unlimited to try to destroy and defame Xbox, brother. Anything.
And all of it has failed. I think that's my favorite part of it, right? Is that all of it has failed.
Man. Unbelievable, bruh. God damn.
Listen, if they had their way, the Activision deal when that went through, Starfield wouldn't have 12 million players. Halo wouldn't have 30 million players. And Phil Spencer would have been locked up in jail. All right, that's the reality they want to live in. Unfortunately for them, we live in some place called the real world, where Xbox is number one. And yes, I'm going to start saying they're number one because they're the only ones who could afford Bethesda and Activision.
Oh, yep.
That tells me all I need to know. Yep.
They are number one. I'm with you on that. Unlimited, they are number one.
They got the best service. They got the best games, the most games, the best studios, the most studios. They're the only ones that could afford the big publishers. They got the most powerful console, the most affordable console. I mean, Sega man, stop me when they're missing something.
And they got the best gaming subscription ever made.
Yeah, that has over 30 million subscribers.
Yep, ever made. So how are they not getting it right? How are they running out of time?
Yeah, what are they running out of time for exactly?
I tell you what, PlayStation is definitely the real ones that are running out of time.
Yeah,
they're running out of time.
Yeah. How about this, Kotaku? Show me PlayStation's roadmap.
Yeah, right.
Show me what they got after Wolverine, which isn't even coming out next year.
I haven't heard of nothing except Wolverine, bro.
Nothing. And they ain't gonna play Helldivers. They ain't gonna play Marathon, which is coming to Xbox anyway.
Yep.
They ain't gonna play none of that shit.
That's something we would play. Marathon. We would play that.
Yeah.
They're not gonna play that shit, bro. They're not. You might have a couple people on Limited that might play Marathon, but that's an Xbox game. Straight up. That's a Xbox shooting. I'm telling you, that's an Xbox game, bro.
Yeah.
That's not a PlayStation game. It's not.
Watch how when Marathon hits Xbox is going to have more players than PlayStation.
Fuck yeah, Unlimited. Yeah, it will. It will. It definitely will. We played the one on the 360 is fun.
Yeah.
The backwards compatibility one. That's fun as hell.
Yep.
Man, I like that. I like that game. It reminds me of Doom a little bit, or something like that. It's an awesome game. Running out of time.
I know, but that's where they are. That's why I came to the conclusion, Sega man. the harder they dump on Xbox, that means some bullshit went down with Sony, and they just gotta deflect, if you will. Faded Blade said a pony tried to compare Starfield to GTA. Make it make sense. Yeah,
that's comical.
Yeah, nothing they do makes sense. How about they compare it to Spider-Man?
Yeah. Yeah.
They ain't mentioning that.
No, they ain't gonna say nothing about no Spider-Man, bro.
Nah. Hey, Red Dead, what's up, Red Dead Panda? By the way, check out Red Dead, Elite Gaming Guru, Ashtray Gaming, and them on their podcast. They do excellent show on Fridays. But Red Dead says Sony doing a great job of proving that you're on top and get greedy. It's a long way to fall. Too bad their consumers have their head in the sand. Yeah, Red Dead definitely. But not only that, Red Dead, Sony ain't even on the top anymore. Because if you remember, it came out not even 2 weeks ago, Sega Man, and Tuck that Xbox is gonna be making more revenue than them soon.
Yep.
We already know Xbox is more profitable than PlayStation and Sony. And
Unlimited, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Sony in third place?
Yeah, third
place in
sales of revenue.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're running out of time.
No, profit. Let me correct myself. They're third place in
right?
Profit. Yeah.
Right. Sony's running out of time, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're running out of time. It ain't Xbox. It ain't Microsoft. In revenue, it's Sony running out of time in revenue, bruh. What's going on with that?
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth, y'all, about the whole damn thing. Let's go back down memory lane. I mean, Sony is not gonna be the first time that Sony has been in trouble. Don't forget that not too long ago they had to sell off almost every damn thing. Around maybe 10 years ago. They almost had to sell off the computer. They had to sell off the computer division, the phone division. So the only thing that's keeping it alive right now is the PlayStation, and that is it.
It is. What else could it going to be?
Say it again, Sega.
I said, it ain't their movies. It's PlayStation.
That's the only thing that's saving them.
Yep. It ain't nothing else.
They try to bring the cell phone division back. I don't know why. Samsung and Apple got that wrapped up. So you can't do that. I mean, the phone that I got is an LG, and it is Android based, but they don't even make phone for them no more.
Yeah.
You can't compete. There's some things that you compete with, and some things you can't. And right now, Sony is catching themselves in the mind that they cannot compete in the next couple of years. So who knows, y'all? They might be a third party publisher. Let's put it like that.
That's the way they're going.
I mean, they want people talking all that shit.
Oh, that's going to be the best moment if that happens, Tuck.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna start keeping receipts of everybody who said that Xbox is going third party, just for that moment.
They're possibly going to go that way. The way of honestly, they're probably going to go the way of Sega, bro.
Yeah,
they are. I hate to. That's what's going to happen, man. I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
Yeah, this is just too many L's in such a short span of time. As I haven't watched one of his videos in an eternity, but Next Gen 720s just said when there's smoke, there's fire. Well, I mean, this whole building is on fire, and nobody called the damn fire department to put it out. So,
nope. Nope, they can't, man.
I mean, their CEO just got fired earlier this year. Quit, whichever one you want to put it.
Yeah.
That's when you know something's wrong. Seriously, that's when you really know something's wrong, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something's wrong over there, big time. You know what I mean? So after that Activision Blizzard deal fell, everything started crumbling very slowly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think Jim Ryan knew his fate after that, bro.
Oh, you knew it.
Oh, that's an understatement, man. He felt what? Jim Ryan, man. Listen, I remember when they were trying to praise him for, I guess, bringing the most, revenue to Sony at one
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, and look at how that turned out. But David Cohen said, "Have you ever been so bored with a game that is too long and has the gameplay over and over?" Yeah, that's every PlayStation exclusive, David. Horizon Forbidden Entertainment. Why do you think I call the Horizon games
Damn.
Horizon Forbidden Entertainment? Because
Yeah.
it's exactly what you explained, David. Boring, the same shit over and over. It felt like I played it a million fucking times in that dull ass game. In that shit.
Yep.
PlayStation had
But
Killzone, but Killzone had problems that were also issues with same with Destiny. I mean, there's a reason why Killzone. There's a reason why Killzone. Listen, David, with Killzone. Remember, Killzone was I think it came out day one with the, if not day one with the PS4, it was an early PlayStation 4 launch game. At a time where people said that Sony just won the generation, and that game died. So if it couldn't have one, if that game wasn't good when Sony quote unquote won the generation, that tells me that the game is trash. And there's a reason why we haven't seen one in 10 years.
Woo!
Yep. And I tried that game Unlimited on my PS3, and it was just, I couldn't get into it. I remember, because I have one. It's I still have the thing. It's in the garage. But when I tried it, those games, those shooter games, they were just not appealing, and they were just. It felt like a. I don't know how to explain to you Unlimited, but it felt like it was a copy of other games. It didn't feel original.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't feel original to me. It just didn't. You know what I mean?
Hey man, that's the Sony experience. No originality.
The shooting mechanics also Unlimited were terrible. Yeah. I tried their game. I tried those games, bro. The only game Unlimited, I'm going to be honest with y'all. The only game I ever liked Unlimited out of that camp was Resistance. That's it, because it was a sci-fi shooter that was a carbon knockoff of Gears almost. But that is the only game Unlimited that I liked over there was Resistance. It was I have to admit it was a good sci-fi game. But that's it. That's it. Resistance, that was it, Unlimited. Out of all their IP I tried, God of War, Last of Us, Uncharted, I had them. I had them on PS3. I had even Heavy Rain. I had those games. They were boring. They were terrible.
You had Heavy Rain. That's not even a video game.
I forgot about Heavy Rain. Damn.
Yeah. I wouldn't even count that as a video game, because you just watch the whole shit and then press square to keep the cutscene going.
You're right. It was like a soap opera, bro. I'm like, what is this?
Fuck you, David Cage, for how you think of video games, you overrated bastard. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I can't stand David Cage. Like, if y'all aren't familiar with David Cage, he be saying stupid shit like gameplay holds gaming back. That's why he don't like putting gameplay in his games. I'm like, okay, this guy. Listen, I never. And by the way, and this is why I don't like him, because back in like 2011, and I wish Joe Sinister was here in the chat. Excuse me. But back in 2011, David Cage, when those games, what was that game called? Oh, Heavy Rain, and that other one he did, and that other one he did that came out right after Heavy Rain, I think Beyond Two Souls or something like that.
Yeah.
And the gaming media was like, "Is this the future of gaming? He revolutionized gaming." I'm like, "No, he didn't. This is just cutscenes and QTEs for 10 hours."
And that would become very boring to me. And that'd be something I would just give up on right away. Like I did. I gave up on Heavy Rain and I sold it back to the gaming store, Unlimited. I didn't like it. It was terrible. It was drawn out. It was taking too long. I mean, I was like, man, what is this shit?
Yeah, man. I'm with you there, Sega man.
Totally lost interest.
Box says, "Can the American government save Bungie from outsider hostile takeover?" No. This isn't. Yeah, this isn't like that, man. Sony paid for something, and I guess in their whatever contract Bungie signed, Sony's trying to wiggle their way in the power struggle to get them. That's pretty much how I could best sum it up, Box. But nah, man, the government can't do nothing about this. And plus, Lena Khan don't give a shit about Sony. She's still fucking with Microsoft about Activision, so she don't even know this is going on to stop anything.
She's still doing that?
Yeah, I kid you not. She's still on that bullshit about the Activision.
Damn.
You talking about Linda Cohn?
Yeah. Our American tax dollars at work, Tuck.
Wow.
Yeah, I seen that the other day on there. I said, why are they even trying?
Yeah,
that's old news now.
Jeez, let it go, woman.
Yeah, damn.
Damn, let it go. Damn.
She just like these ponies.
Yeah. Listen, the way she acted is how I picture ponies would act if they did have any power.
Mm-hmm.
They
just like them.
That. Yup. Red Dead Panda said they got the PlayStation Portal 2.0.
At this point, I wish the Congress would have just fired.
Oh, I think she's referencing the PS Go from earlier. Because you know that's a good point, Red Dead. If that's what you're referencing, that's a damn good point.
Yeah. you hear what I say, Collins?
Oh no, I didn't.
Congress would have went in and just fired our ass. Just fired our ass on the spot.
Yeah.
Just get rid of her.
Yeah, I don't know how this woman has a job, man. She must has close political ties because she's genuinely been terrible at her job over there at the FTC.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It does. Really sounds like it, bro.
Yeah, she's like, lady, your job is to regulate. Not you don't actually run the companies you're going against. So stay out their business. Just make sure they're not breaking any laws, which they aren't, because this isn't like, I don't think you realize how rare monopolies actually are in a lot of these businesses. Like if she was fighting against, say, the Apple Store and the Play Store from Google, okay, because that's a duopoly.
Yeah,
right.
I can understand that, but that's not what she's doing. She's just fighting against big tech and big business because, I don't know, the Democrat or something.
She can't beat them. She can't beat Microsoft at the game, but
Nah.
She might as well give that up.
Yeah. Fireboss said, at this rate, if Sony takes over Bungie full stock, Marathon might be locked to PS5. And if it does, it's going to flop on the PS5, Fireboss.
Yep.
You know, look, here's the thing about stuff like that and why it's not a big deal to me. It's because Xbox owns everything anyway. So what loss do we have on Xbox if we miss one game? Oh,
yep.
so we don't get Marathon? Okay, I'll just go back playing Halo then. I'll just go back playing Gears then. You know what I'm saying? See, with Xbox long roster games, y'all, everything else is just an addition, basically. Especially if you're Game Pass subscriber and you got 500 games under your arsenal right now. You could.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Most definitely.
Yeah, so to me, Fireboss, even if that happens and Marathon just stays on PS5, I don't care. They don't play multiplayer games on the PlayStation 5. That isn't Fortnite or Call of Duty anyway. So the shit's gonna flop. And what are they gonna do? They're gonna have a dead company full of people they laid off or who are gonna quit because they don't want to be forced to make these shitty Sony games. And it's gonna be a dead company on their hand until they shut down Bungie in 5 years.
Yep.
Spoiler alert.
And I mean, and the thing about it, if they do shut down Bungie, the thing about it is, let's just be honest. Do Sony got the money to really make that game? I'm sorry. Do they got the money to really make that game the way it need to be? And I say hell no, because it takes a lot of money to make games. I mean, right now Sony don't have the money to make the games like Microsoft does. I mean, Microsoft putting their money in so many avenues and all that stuff. They're making money, over hand over fist. Mm-hmm. So at this point, Microsoft really got the game shut down. Really, they really got the game shut down. I mean, I don't know what Sony gonna do, man. It costs a lot of money to make these games. I don't know if Sony can do it or not. I'm serious.
Yeah, well, here's the thing we know for sure, Tuck. It cost them $220 million to make Horizon Forbidden Entertainment, and that's a single player game. So who knows how much it'll cost them for the stuff like this? Are you there, Tuck?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Fireball said, "Oh, what was that?"
And the thing about it, like you said, though, it's just that it cost them how much money to make what game?
220 million.
Yeah, to make Horizon Forbidden Entertainment.
Okay, and we see they didn't make no money off that game. You know, they didn't make nearly half the money off that game that they was looking to spend. So, you know, and Spider-Man, and we hadn't even heard about their reports here lately.
Nope.
So we didn't even know what Spider-Man is doing. We know Spider-Man ain't doing what the damn.
Yeah, and Spider-Man's been bundled with that PS5 Slim.
Hey, and I'm telling you right now, Microsoft knocked their ass out during the holiday season too.
Yes, they did with the S
and the X.
And the X, yeah.
Yeah. When I read that article, that kind of blew me away.
I knew you. Hey, Unlimited. We said that was going to happen, brother. I knew that. We knew that was. I just had a feeling that was just going to happen, man. We all said that shit.
Hey, second man, and like you said before, the thing about it is when it comes down to Spider-Man, who cares? When all the bells and whistles really came out about that game, thank God for the people who did the right thing for that damn game by bringing that game out for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
When they brought that out on that game, that really for them right there.
Yeah.
You could not hide it. They couldn't. They tried to hide as much as they could.
Mm-hmm.
And like we always said, as much as they turn around and talk about Starfield, how the little bugs it has, and then when this damn Spider-Man game come out, it ain't talking about no damn bugs. And then come to find out it had all these bugs in it from the get-go. The media try to hide the truth about the whole damn game.
Yeah.
I'm glad it really came out. Yeah. And I think that hurt Sony. That hurt Sony's sales.
Yeah. When even PlayStation fanboys like Amazing Lucas were calling out the media, saying how they were just lying and being disingenuous, ignoring the bugs. That's when you knew it was bad.
Yeah.
But that sums up Sony's 2023 in a nutshell, basically. Dead brand and a dead company with no original ideas, nothing good going on, and they're just spiraling, and everything they touch right now is spiraling. You know.
Yeah.
Why the hell, when you're going so bad, why the hell would you bring out a fucking handheld, bro? I don't know, man. You can't even take it out of the house. You could take the Switch anywhere and play. You can't take that out of the house.
Yeah, that's just absurd. I don't know what they're thinking.
Plus, if you want to use wireless headbuds, you got to use their wireless headbuds.
It's another way to get your money, bro. You can't use no other headphones.
Shit, I mean, that's damn shit. I never heard nothing like that. That you don't have Bluetooth when you hook your Bluetooth headset to it. I never seen nothing like that.
Yeah, that's wild. But I don't know. I'm just so glad I'm an Xbox fan and not a PlayStation fan.
Me too, man.
Thank you.
Me too. I'd be so upset right now. If I was a Sony dude, I'd be really upset, man. A real Sony dude, I'd be so upset. I'd be trading my shit in to get that Xbox. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, right now,
I'd have to become a turncoat, bro. That's how bad it is. I would have to turn.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. It's that bad.
Yeah, the way all them Tony bots jumped to PlayStation in 2018 with God of War and Spider-Man is how they should be. It's how people should be jumping ship to Xbox right now after this.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know what? But before we start calling it a night, because your boy Limit does have to get going soon, I gotta play this video, guys, because resident Sony fan, Reforged Gaming. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so hilarious because you know what I love about videos I'm about to play, guys? Listen to how confident he is in being wrong. And then you fast forward to what's going on today, and you're gonna find out that it's the complete opposite that should be going on. Hold on one second.
All right.
Sen here said, but I don't know. Isn't that what Xbox is known for doing with all their studios? Doing what or all their studios? If you count Sony letting Bungie go independent, being mismanaged, then yes. So No, son, you got it backwards. Bungie already claims to be independent right now.
Yep.
All right, and Sony's just trying to do a whole little corporate takeover, if you will, on them. I said I think you got things a little mixed up, my friend, on what's really going on. The real prelude. Being a PS fan is really special because Xbox players, I can count them on one fingers, no problem. Oof. Xbox sells way too low for GTA marketing. Will be on Sony. Who gives a fuck about marketing deals, by the way? Listen, if I'm gonna play the game on Xbox, you do realize I don't give a shit if a commercial I'm not gonna watch has the PlayStation or Xbox logo on it. But hey, man, but you know what? You say that being a PlayStation fan is special. What's so special? What's so special about Sony?
Yeah, I would like to know.
Spraying as a blind girl or deaf girl, in Spider-Man and helping gay kids go to the prom. Does that really sound fun to you? Does anything I said sound fun to you as opposed to what we got on Xbox, man? Come on, man. Come on.
What's so special about that Portal? Is there anything special about that?
Yeah.
Not a damn thing about that Portal special.
Yeah, since the fact that Sony letting Bungie go independent was wrong. No. Sin. Bungie literally claims to be independent right now. And so them being independent, it would be the issue because that's not what they signed up for. And then not only that, Sony paid $1 billion to retain talent, but they still had layoffs and other financial issues going on. So that's what we're talking about here, Sen. The real Perlus, dude, I ain't gonna argue with you. So
what's his name?
The real I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
The real
Perlus. Perlules, I guess.
The real Prelus, PlayStation got no games.
Yeah.
So what's so special about them? The PlayStation got no games.
Yeah, and don't go mention these boring ass remasters that are also on PlayStation 4. Coco Fiend 93 said, look at Redfall, for example. Xbox didn't give up on the game or Arcane. If that happens to Sony, you know what would have happened. Yup. And shout out. Hey, Zink, I sent you the link if you want to join. But excuse me, I ain't gonna be here for too much longer.
Unlimited. The PS4 is holding back gaming.
Yeah.
And see, y'all think about it now. Now everybody's enjoying the hell out of Redfall now. Yeah. They did an update and everything. I was reading an article today. One guy said, "I'm glad that." This one guy, he did a review. He said, "I had to do my review back on Redfall." He said it's a good game. He said it's a great game now. He said at first, I gave it real bad reviews and all that stuff. But he said, but now since they fixed it, they got all the problems out of it. He said he's glad that Microsoft did not give up on it, and I'm glad too.
Yeah, listen.
If it's been a Sony game, they would have gave up on it a long damn time ago.
Yep.
That's just the facts.
Yep. You. I'm with you there, Tuck. Since them being independent, what should have happened. I'm not saying it's a problem. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, but it's just the opposite of what's going on. But I get what you're saying. But I ain't arguing with you, the real Lula, so I'm gonna just ignore you from now on. Jeremy, hey, what's up, Jeremy? And he said
he just butthurt. He's butthurt on them.
Jeremy Brown said, Take Two and Phil them been chatting it up. Hey, so we'll find out. But look, man, if it comes out that GTA or maybe there's going to be a GTA 6 bundle with Xbox, that'd be cool. But I already own a Series S and X, so it don't mean shit to me which company has the marketing rights.
No. And let Sony get the marketing rights. That marketing rights would cost them so damn much money. It's pitiful. So let them go ahead and try to say that they got the marketing rights to get it about. Man, people don't care about that stuff no more.
Yeah.
People just want to play the game and be done with it.
Yeah, and let me add to this. Is it really a win if Sony gets a marketing right for a video game that's going to be on Xbox anyway? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if that happens and your favorite YouTubers make 4-hour podcasts about it, okay, I'm still going to buy it on the Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, do you know how much money that would cost? Do you know how much money that would cost for them to make that a marketing rights for that system? And knowing that Take-Two don't need it?
Yeah, they can't.
That would cost them in the billions and billions of dollars to get the marketing rights for that game.
Yeah.
And like you said, is it worth it at this point in time? No. Ain't none of that worth it at this point in time.
Yeah, when somebody says I can count on my hand how many Xbox dudes is out there, they're ass hurt, bro. Those dudes, they're ass hurt, man.
Yeah,
they really are. They're ass hurt, man. They're showing their true selves out here, man. In Unlimited's chat, you know what I'm saying? They're just ass hurt because they know that their company is failing and PlayStation got no games.
Yeah, right.
They got no games.
Yeah. Other Zinc here said can't participate. That's cool, Zinc. Working at my mom's home. Y'all just listening. There's a bunch of bad PlayStation management news going on. Yeah, a ton. And I'm about to play a hilarious video that's super ironic in a minute, but I'm just catching up with the chat real quick. Sen here said, all in all, Sony and Microsoft had a similar year. This year was carried hard by third parties. Nah, man, they didn't have a similar year. First of all, for first party wise, Xbox had like Xbox on they had Age of Empires, Hi-Fi Rush, Forza Motorsport, Redfall, Starfield. Yep. So that's 5 games off the top of my head from first party. Sony first party had Spider-Man. And then third party, Forspoken did so bad the developer was absorbed or shut down in a month after release. And Final Fantasy 16 did so bad, Square Enix lost $2 billion. So these were not similar years, man. Now third party this year was on fire. Don't get it twisted. There are some fantastic third party games, but that's every year. And secondly, here's another thing: like 99% of games are on both consoles anyway. Yeah. So let's not forget that.
Yeah. And that thing too, ultimate too, is this. You think about this too. All of a sudden, Xbox One they just dropped two games on Game Pass. And I mean, those Sony ponies, they're mad about that shit too, boy.
Yeah.
What's the 2 games they just dropped? Was it I forgot the name of it, Remnant 2 or whatever their name is. They dropped 2 games on Game Pass unexpectedly, like it ain't.
That's it. You're right. That's it. Remnant 1 and 2.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
They are pissed.
Yeah, that dude. The reactions from PlayStation fans were hilarious. Box here said GTA games on PC. Yes, the sales are low and hacked a lot. GTA 6 not coming because of that. It might be like, remember, let's not forget, Box. Red Dead Redemption came to PC a year or two after the console version. I think that's most likely the case, that the PC version is coming like a year or two after the console version. That's going to be the reality. It's not skipping it all together.
Yeah.
Xbox buying AB Kills, the biggest deal in gaming history. Can't compare to that. Very true. Sen here said 2 Xbox games actually had big market values. Others didn't really hold attention. Nah, man. That's first of all, if you're talking about like AAA games, Forza, Starfield, and Redfall were their AAA games. Hi-Fi Rush wasn't, but that's not even that relevant because they're still excellent games and they were still all released this year. Matter of fact, 2 of my top 3 favorite games this year is Starfield and Hi-Fi Rush. They were that brilliant.
Yep.
Yeah, but hey, man, let's get to this video, this wonderful video of Reforged Gaming. I had such a great time when I watched this shit. Just listen. This is like the worst of the PlayStation fanboys in the nutshell.
Needs oversight engagement. I would say they need better oversight engagement, but it seems non-existent. In the wake of The Last of Us Faction 2 news,
The Last of Us Faction 2. that game that we never seen gameplay of, never had a release date, and it's dead in the water. As a matter of fact, Bungie saw Naughty Dog have that gameplay, so that shit is trash, and we haven't heard since. Let me continue this bullshit.
I can't help but think that Microsoft needs a Bungie, a studio that understands game development, that has the muscle to walk in the room and do rigorous oversight from very early on to gauge if a project's good, if it's coming along. Do you have buy-in with your developers? Do you have good vision? Is the leadership properly communicating vision to your developers? You know how in those crime dramas where they separate people and they ask them questions to get the story straight? Why not do that?
Yeah, they already do that. By the way, Halo right now is doing way fucking better than Destiny 2.
Way better.
Halo literally just had a new King of the Hill drop that I'm hearing is the best version yet. So this is stuff like this is just so hilarious when these PlayStation fanboys think they're experts and think Xbox can't do nothing when Sony's the one that's
All
in
right,
the hole.
leadership. What's the vision for this game? Great, thank you. Then go to the developers. What's the vision for this game? Real easy to see if there's clear vision transfer because that's one of the primary means of excellent project management because it sets the trajectory for what you're making.
All right, hold on, slow down there, Colin Moriarty. Expert project management. What the fuck do you know about expert project management? A dude whose career right now is just making shitty YouTube videos. The only project you manage is what girls you've been stalking, you fucking creep. Yeah, I know it's piss.
What's the goal of this game? What do you need to achieve the goal? Oh, you're building a multiplayer game and you don't have confidence you can build it? Oh, and you don't have enough staff to do it?
Yeah, that's called Sony's games. Sony's are the ones who have multiplayer games they're not confident with. They're the ones who have the multiplayer games that they don't do nothing with. They're the ones who can't even release The Last of Us 2 Factions, a game that's going to be... But Last of Us 2 is going to be resold to you 3 years after its fucking release without multiplayer. That's Sony. Xbox is the one who gets you the Halos, the Gears, the Forzas, the Call of Duties now under their roster. And they're the ones who need this magical management. Hilarious. Right. That video was just so over the top. Again, I don't know what planet a lot of them Sony fans live on, Sega man, but it's not Earth. It's not Earth.
It's definitely not Earth, man. To be honest with you, it's the other way around, man. They always do that. It's the other way around. You know what I mean? It's the other way. It's Sony that needs that. It's not Microsoft. It's not Xbox. It's always the other way around, man. Mm-hmm. It's always the other way around with them. And that dude, he's mad because he didn't get a beta code for Starfield. Shit.
Yeah.
He still has heard about that.
Yeah, like the rest of gaming media that threw a hissy fit.
Now, this is one thing I don't get about this whole deal. What the hell is going on with this motherfucker who's talking this shit about what's going on with Microsoft? I mean, they did. I mean, the same time they brought out the Grand Theft Auto yesterday, they also did a Last of Us 2, and nobody wouldn't even study that bullshit. Nobody wouldn't even study that damn bullshit. That Last of Us 2 bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
They damn day and nobody wouldn't even study that shit. And I'm glad to see, hey, they would have brought out today. Like I told my friend, they brought out today, still wouldn't get no damn love. Nobody's not interested in a damn fucking remaster on the PS5. They don't want it. They don't need it. Talk about new games. When you talk about new games, don't even talk about it. I mean, PlayStation is right now in a fucking mess.
Yep.
They're in a mess right now. Nobody's not interested in that Last of Us bullshit. They bring out that Last of Us bullshit for $70 on remaster on PS5. Nobody's gonna buy it. Nobody's gonna buy it. Nobody.
I think it's $50. I think it's gonna be $50 instead of $70, and that shit's still ain't gonna.
$50, man. The game's already been done already.
Yeah, 3 years ago. I mean, listen, the biggest Sony fan. Sorry to cut you off, Tuck, but there's no way possible the biggest Sony fan in the world can convince me a game they just spent full price for 3 years ago. They're okay spending $50 again now just to play it at a slightly higher resolution. No, you're not going to convince me of that. Sorry, no. I was born at night. I wasn't born last night.
Yeah. That don't make no sense, man. I mean, Sony. I'm glad to see it going on with Sony because Sony, as far as I'm concerned, like we always said, Sony just need to just go away, and that's it. That'd be the best thing for them to do is go away and leave people alone because right now, as it's going right now, it seems like they getting ready to go away.
Yeah, nah. The biggest humiliation would be the days they put their whole roster of games on Xbox. That'll be it. That'll be the real death knell.
Because I'm going to tell you the truth right now. If you think about it, y'all talking about this hostile takeover that Sony's about to do over Bungie. You know, if you think about it, Why they doing it? Because they don't want that what they get that marathon game. They don't want that game on both systems.
Right? Yeah.
They don't want that game on both systems.
Yep.
Because they be taking money out. They be taking money from them. But what Sony don't realize that if it does come to the Xbox, you might make a little revenue because you ain't making no revenue right now. You're not.
Yeah.
All the damn PS5 that you say you got out there, you don't have out there. Like we always have said, it don't add up. All the shit do not add up with what's going on with their numbers.
Yep.
It doesn't add up. I mean, you got these damn exclusives that you don't support. Let's just be real about the damn thing. You don't support your exclusive, Sony. Jan Ryan came out there with an article a couple months back saying that that's one thing y'all don't do. Y'all got all these consoles out there, but you don't support your consoles. You don't support your first party. And that's a known fact. Like you said, all this year, all the games, for spoken, failure. Resident Evil 16, a failure. Spider-Man, in my eyes right now, I know it's a failure because nobody ain't even talking about that damn game no more. Nobody's not even mentioning of that game. Like you said, Ultimate, Limited, after the first 3 days when we playing, you won't even mention it no more. So right now, Sony just need to just take a big L. Any damn Sony ponies and all that stuff, they need to just take a crap and just let Sony know that, hey, concentrate on new games and that's it. But then again, they don't got the money to do it. So what do you expect? So,
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Unlimited.
Yeah.
Unlimited. They're worried about Call of Duty more than their own first party games, bro.
Yeah. They're
worried more about Call of Duty more than their own first party games, bro. That shows you where they're at right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And with that, we're going to finish up with the chat, then call it night. Dr.
Right.
Baka said Hi-Fi Rush nominated Game of the Year for IGN Japan. Hey, that's what's up. A fantastic game, man. Love it. Absolutely love that game.
Very creative game.
Yeah. Other things said Reforged Gaming is hallucinating. Yeah, man. He definitely needs to be drug tested wherever he works at. So
matter of fact, you're the one who made the Hi-Fi Rush. He got all kind of accolades. I think today they talk about he's getting ready to make another one. I think he's getting ready to make another one.
Oh, that's what's up. That's
cool.
Yeah, he got good positive reviews of his last one. So I don't see why not he won't make another one because it was good. It was real good. So
yeah.
You know what else was a good game too, guys? That was underrated.
Mm-hmm.
High on Life.
Oh yeah, that was a great one. That was an excellent.
Yeah, that's a great game.
Yeah, remember that was the biggest third-party launch on Game Pass history at the time.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, and then not some time ago, it had an excellent sale, and I got it for super cheap thanks to the Game Pass sale. It was like $15 cheap with the DLC.
You got it for $15
with the DLC. High on Knife, yeah.
Wow.
Because Game Pass had a really good sale on it.
Oh, and another thing too, if you think about it, what is Xbox doing now? What's they doing now? They put games on sale like 35% off.
Yeah. By the way, at the time of this viewing, you should still be able to get Dead Space Remake for $8, Need for Speed Unbound for $8, and Wild Hearts Special Edition for $9. So,
really?
Check the Xbox store for those 3 EA games. They have a deep discount right now.
$8.
The new Star Wars game the other day for like $27.
And there you go. Tuck just said that the new Star Wars Jedi game was $27 as well. So fantastic sales. Don't miss out at these prices right now, guys.
Nice.
Yeah, Jeremy Brown said Bungie had one job, and it's to properly manage Destiny 2. They're struggling right now. Yep. Can't understand that, Jeremy.
Yeah.
This video was definitely before Bungie news came out. Yeah. Oh, son. No doubt that video from Reforged Gaming was before then, but it wasn't true at the time. So Microsoft was perfectly fine at the time. See, what happens, Sen, especially towards Xbox, is that people get super reactionary towards Xbox instead of just letting things play out, and then it turns out, oh wait, no, Xbox was perfectly fine this whole time. nothing bad really happening, and the
Yep.
games are great. But what people like Reforge was doing was when some news would come out, he would make this super hyperbolic nonsense, and then a month or two later, oh, it comes out as bullshit. And this whole time, Sony's the ones that's dealing with the turmoil. Bungie management was never great. Yeah, I could agree with that, Jeremy Brown. I mean, when you jump from Microsoft to Activision to Sony, and you have issue with all three, yeah, there's something at the top. Something at the top might be a little fishy because it's one. Okay, it didn't work out with Microsoft. It happens. Even those guys, developers who made Comic Jumper and Local Cycle left Microsoft Studios, and they used to make some very fun AA games, right? So okay, whatever, right? But every single person that Bungie works with, they end up having issues with. Yeah, I think I'm agreeing with you about their management never being that good. Jeremy Brown said he forgets that Microsoft and Bungie's were in talks before Sony. Microsoft didn't overpay for them like Sony did. That's true because it came out that Microsoft actually got paying $2 billion for them was overpayment, and Sony ended up paying 3.6. Hey, Cthulhu, the Great Dreamer, what's up, man? I'm good, and the rest of the chat is good, but we're about to shut it down in about a few minutes. We're just finishing up with the chat. Gonna give our final thoughts and call it a night. Sony has all kinds of issues right now. The media refuses to call it out, but they are quick to call mismanagement on Microsoft and Xbox. Yeah, and that that's just the reality of being an Xbox fan, man. That's just the reality of the situation. With Xbox, people are hyper reactionary, right, Sega man? It's like as soon as Xbox does anything, and then for some reason, Sega man, they always go to the most. It's never at bad. It's that they're going third party. Oh, they're shutting down Xbox. Shit that's literally not happening. And then when you tell them no, years ago they said that they're working on the next generation Xbox, they just ignore it.
Yeah, and then Unlimited. Wait till because I know we gotta do our closing thing. Wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow. The gaming, the Bias Awards.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. See, again, when I say I'm not gonna watch it, guys, it's not hyperbole. So I'm thinking as next week for some reason. Yeah.
Wait, right. Wait till tomorrow. Wait until tomorrow. The Bias Awards. I'm telling you, Unlimited. Right after, in the next couple of days, Friday on into the weekend, when Microsoft is there and they're probably going to announce some great stuff. I'll watch it all later. They're going to damage control that. You'll see. That's how they are. You'll see.
Yeah. It should be interesting.
You know what, Sega man? This was going to really shut them up. This was going to really just shut the whole damn game award shut. Let's go ahead and say they're going to hit and announce. What's the name of that game? You guys keep on getting the name of the game.
New game?
Yeah, the new game. It's supposed to be coming out next year.
Is it Hellblade?
Yeah, Hellblade. I'll put it like this: Do not let Microsoft make an announcement of Hellblade. If they make an announcement of Hellblade coming out sometime like in the next 2 months, that's gonna shut everything down.
Yeah. Well, let me say this. Personally, I don't think Xbox is going to show much because I think Xbox is going to do a showcase next January the way that they did a showcase earlier this year in January.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to hold a lot of cards to their heart at the Game Awards. And people, and by the way, I've seen people say some crazy stuff like they're going to show Gears 6 and the Avowed release date. Honestly, I don't think none of that's going to happen. Now, if I'm wrong, I'll listen. Your boy Unlimited has no problem admitting when I'm wrong. I do it all the fucking time. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't know. My gut just tell me that we're not going to see nothing special tomorrow. Or if it is, it might be just like a new trailer at most. But January they're going to have another showcase, and that's going to be the home run. Sen said that there's a $10 upgrade for Last of Us 2. Yeah, that $10 upgrade is also bullshit. Look, Sen, on Xbox, we got free upgrades with our games that went next gen. Like Gears 5 was free, Forza Horizon 5 was free, Forza Horizon 4 was free. Like the games that were previously on Xbox One that got the Series X upgrade were free. So paying $10 to play the same game that you just paid full price for is bullshit to us. It just is, man. It's not a justification.
That goes to show you how desperate they are for money, man. They desperate.
Faded Blaze said ponies are worried about Starfield more than their own games. Well, the gaming media sure as hell can't get Starfield out their fucking mouths.
Nope, they can't. They can't.
Love it.
Yeah. Remake Station 5. He said, save Sony. And Taco says Xbox time is running out. Yeah, the company that just dropped $70 billion on Activision, they're the ones who's running out. Come on now. Come on.
They are.
Listen, the next year's lineup looks as good as this year. Towerborn, Hellblade, Avowed, and I'm still calling Clockwork Revolution as a late 2024 game. And I still think summer. Listen, Sega Man, I'm saying it right now. My gut tells me June 2024. The showcase is going to end with Gear 6.
Yeah, I'll take you up on that one.
Yeah. I think that's going to be 100% the big home run hit to end the next showcase.
I'll definitely take you up on that one. I believe that. Yeah.
If they do that, they don't have that, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, as of right now.
If I have a controller for that, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah,
I'm a big Gears fan, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Listen, if they do a custom console, I might have to get another $500, man.
Yeah, man, that's worth it.
Or trade in my current Series X towards it because I love them custom consoles and I never really owned them like that.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I get the controls all the time. I love their controllers.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. Yeah, they always make nice Gears, collectible stuff and stuff like
really
that. You know, yeah.
Yo, I be seeing the figures you be having, man. Them figure details be amazing for Gears.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, there was a gift from Hebot. All those.
Okay, that's right.
Hebot had them, and he's like, man, I have too much of it. He gave me all those figures, man. I mean, man, they're not cheap either. They're not cheap, man. He has other ones. I think he has other ones that are more. They're way more in price, but these ones he gave me, man, these are really nice, man. Yeah. Really nice. The Boomer, all of them, man. It's awesome, man. That was an awesome gift he gave me, bro.
Yep.
Have them down in the game room, man.
Yeah. Man. The stuff they do with Gears is spectacular.
Yeah.
Coco Fiend here says, I'll end by saying, everyone who leaves Bungie right now, come over to 343 Industries. Well, there you go. But maybe they got a new job opening for them. The homie Jeremy Brown said, according to Pony, Starfield flopped, but has sold more units than Final Fantasy 16. So by their logic, Starfield flopped, but Final Fantasy flopped harder. Yep. And again, Phil said 12 million players recently in his trip to Brazil. He's the guy who's got the numbers, and so it's another big hit. It was their biggest launch in company history, and it's my personal game of the year.
Unlimited Starfield flopped because it wasn't on their console. That's why it flopped.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
Call Cthulhu, who said, I'm just gonna say it. Japanese women are hot and sexy. Hey man, that's what's up. Yeah. Hey, your boy, Unlimited loves the Latinos personally. I'm glad that there are a lot of Latino women out here in Texas.
There's a ton out there.
Yeah.
You ain't never lying.
I seen the ones in Jersey. I was with the wife. I had to watch myself, but god damn.
Yeah.
I had to watch myself, man. But yeah, they're out there too, boy. Whew,
right.
Man.
Faded Blaze said, "No, I think Microsoft is going to show out at the Video Game Awards, so they can shut on Sony and all the media." You know what? Even though I'm not going to watch it, I hope you're right because new Xbox content just means that it's another. It'll give me a reason to talk more about Xbox, and it's always great to have new Xbox stuff. So I hope you're right. It's just my gut thinks the opposite.
Yeah.
Right now, like you said, Unlimited. I mean, the Latino women, they taking over Oklahoma too, man.
Are they?
Oh my lord! I mean,
man, you better watch. Where your wife at, boy?
Yeah. I know. I ain't trying to get took in trouble, man.
You better watch, man.
She's in another room.
All right, you better.
Faded Blaze said he about needs to give a General Ram figure if he has it. Yeah, he about be gone them figures, man. He probably does.
I think I have. I think that was one of the ones he gave me. I think I have one.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go double look. I think he gave me one. Yeah, General Ram. Yeah, you know what? Another thing, Unlimited. I'm gonna tell you what. that free upgrade of KI looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh man, that's what I was
It
mentioning.
does.
Have anybody played that game?
Man, it looks good. They did a good job with that, man.
Yeah, they did. They did a good job with that.
You never know, Limited. At the Bias Awards tomorrow, maybe they'll show us something. Maybe they're making a KI 2. Maybe they'll bring out something like that, or show something like that, or something. You never know.
Right.
You never know, man. They always surprise us, and they always give us little hints of stuff they're doing, like make us think, like what's like little hints of different things and different stuff like that. You never know. There could be a KI 2, man. That's just a theory of mine. But if they were to come out with a KI 2 trailer, oh man, people will lose their minds.
Oh, yeah, that I know. But with that, let's call it a night. I thank you, Sega Man and Tuck, for joining on this, random edition of the Unlimited Truth.
No problem.
Yeah, it's always fun talking with you guys, talking to the chat, talking some video games, and everything in between. So yeah, by the way, everybody, next week, the Unlimited Truth, we're going to do our own Game of the Year special. We're going to talk about our 3. We're going to pick 3 games. So Sega Man and Tuck, think of 3
Nice.
games, three of your favorite games of 2023 right now.
Nice.
Zink, if you're listening, do the same. And then we're going to come back, and then we're going to have our own little celebration.
Nice.
Just because this was such a fantastic year of gaming, and I love celebrating games in general. But with that, I do got to get going. Hey, yeah, Tuck, Zink, Tuck and Sega Man, you guys have a great day. Usually I let you do an outro, but sometimes you just got to get going. All right, guys. Have a
no
good
problem, man.
Yeah, have a good rest of your week. And we
Have a good night, man.